Well, hello, Aldersgate UMC family and friends. Pastor Randy here. We're glad you can join us for our midweek devotion this second week of the Lenten season. And one of the things I'd like to share with you today as we think about our Lenten journey of going knee-deep in prayer is from a song by the group King and Country. And the title of the song is called Proof of Your Love. So I want to share about that with you in just a moment, but before we do, just let me mention that this coming Sunday is going to be a little different for us because we're having our celebration Sunday to graduate Kingstown Communion United Methodist Church, and so we are going to have a pre-recorded virtual service at 9:30. We're going to have previous pastors joining us. Dennis Perry will be part of that. Bishop Lewis will be part of that. Our district superintendent, Jeff Mickle. Michelle Matthews is going to bring a message, and we're going to share communion together on this celebration Sunday. And one of the things we're inviting folks to do is to consider giving a graduation gift as a way to help propel Kingstown on their way to say congratulations and to encourage them as they move into this new season of ministry as a new United Methodist Church in the Virginia Conference. We're really proud of Michelle and her team, and we want to bless them on their way. So join us for that service this Sunday at 9:30. No in-person worship. We'll resume that March 14th. Now, as we think about where we're at in this Lenten season, I wanted to let you know that lots of times I'll begin a study a couple of weeks ahead of time so that I'm getting myself ready for where we're going as a church. So back on February 1st, I came across this study called Getting Ready, 21 Days of Prayer. And when I ended that up just a week ago, the last devotion was about proof of His love. And I want to share the words to this chorus because I really like what it says and how it encourages us. It says, "So let my life be the proof of your love. Let my love look like you and what you're made of. How you lived, how you died. Love is sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love." So I'm wondering, as I think about the words to that chorus, what do people see or what do people think when they see you or they see me? Do they see and hear words and actions filled with love, grace, hope, encouragement, or do they hear something else? Do they see any resemblance of God and or of Jesus being reflected in our lives? Are we proof of God's love to others? You know, part of the work of prayer is that it changes us from the inside out. We can be the proof of God's love with everyone we come into contact with. That can happen as we deliver a meal, possibly to our local fire department, or we drive through the Girl Scout cookie line out here at the church and support them and get to eat some cookies as well along the way. It can happen at the gym or walking at the park or on our Lenten prayer walk up here by the hospital, bringing food to help those in need here to the church so we can take it to Rising Hope. While the proof of God's love can just show up in so many ways. When I was getting food in yesterday, somebody had put a little note out that said, "Thank you, delivery folks." And they put 2 little Easter flowers out as a way to express appreciation for getting the food from here to Rising Hope. Proof of God's love all the way around. And let me invite you during this Lenten season to continue to be formed by God's grace and transformed by God's love to be the proof of God's love in this world. I hope that you can find a small group or a Bible plan to read or a daily devotional. Read your Bible. Pay attention to where you see God working every day. Join the prayer workshop that's coming up. Pray for our schools. Pray for our teachers. Pray for our students. Invite someone you know to join us for worship, whether that's in person or outside on the parking lot or maybe even online. I'd like to share these words that come from Paul's letter to the Corinthians. Often we share the middle of the book, but not the first part. So these 3 verses. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but I have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but I have not love, it profits me nothing. So faith, hope, love abide, but the greatest of these is still love. So in this day or in the days ahead, ask God to show you how you can be the proof of God's love. You know, Tertullian was an ancient priest, and he said this: you can judge the quality of one's faith from the way they behave. And what persuaded him to a deeper faith was when he said, see how those Christians love one another. So let's be the proof of God's love today and in the days ahead. God bless. We hope to see you Sunday for our celebration service with Kingstown Communion.